What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. Finally, a couple of, Link monsters from Vrains have been revealed. This is one of them, well actually two. The second one, the BLS one, is not the main deck, but it might be an option. It's quite okay, but it's of course much better if your deck is oriented towards high level monsters to get the extra effect right. Then again, the Thunder Link monster, that's not really an archetype that I expected to already get, to already get a Link monster in the Vrains pack too, right? It's an okay card. Well, the effect on its own is superb. I believe the name is Goliath. But the sad part, is that your Thunder Dragon Goliath is a Link 4. It needs at least two Thunder monsters, right? And I'm looking at a card that definitely makes it much easier to summon, and that's your Thunder Battery Man, of course getting the token, etc, etc. So, but still, it's a Link 4, and of course you need a lot of resource investment to get it on the field. There are a couple of combos to get it on the field, but I think in most situations, as you will see in a couple of moments, I think it's just better to go for the good old combos we already know. And again, I will just come back to that in a couple of moments. Very similar deck list to the one that I showed a couple of days ago with, you know, the new Lone Wolf. Again, superb card. Not really sure if I want to maximize that card here in the main deck. A couple of BLS, the regular BLS in the main deck as well, not the Link monster. As for the rest, Instant Fusion is something I definitely like. Double Call by the Grave is pretty much staple, right? But again, like always, feel free to leave your predictions. There is only one target for Instant Fusion in the extra deck, so I'm not really sure if I should main deck like an extra target. Okay, let's see a couple of example games. Okay, first example, against also one of the newer Link monsters being the, is it like, well, it's not really an agent slash fairy Link monster, a Parset Link monster. Well, yeah, I think it's a Parset Link monster, since you can definitely use it in like a counter fairy deck and special summon it off of the is it a counter trap? I think so, it's a counter trap from the structure deck, I think, or from the, yeah, structure deck, starter deck, structure deck, that special summons something from the extra deck. Although I think it needs 3 fairies. I think that's, yeah, I think that's it. But the effect on its own is quite okay, but I'm not really sure about it. Okay, the fairies and the new Link fairy one, I believe, is fine. Brilliant Fusion, Earth, and that shenanigans, but yeah, I'll see. I'll come back to that within the next couple of days, right? But the Thunder Dragon one going for first turn, Solar Battery Man with Gold Sark can go for the potential Link 4 Link summon, you know, going for Goliath. And as you know, Goliath can copy basically any Thunder Dragon you have in your graveyard, copying the effect as in the discard effect, right? So discarding or copying the discard effect of Avian, send back the card back to the deck, I believe to the bottom or to the top, and then use the discard effect, special summon something to, yeah, indeed, special summon, or at least end with your Super Bolt Thunder King Dragon, right? But then again, the same combo as in opening with Battery Man and Gold Sark leads to, if I'm not mistaken, to it's same as the, you know, the Summer Vacation guy, the Link 2, and then both fusions, right? So the Super Bolt, I believe, I'm not really sure about their TCG names, but yeah, as you know, both bigger fusion monsters, so the Super Bolt and the Titan, I believe its TCG name is the level 10, right? So again, not really sure about this new Link 4. It's not really the Link you want to make first turn. Like, if it would have been like maybe a Link 3, okay, that would have been good. Maybe first turn or something like that to get its uses, to get its effects of, you know, copying, special summoning something more to the field. But Link 4, that's a bit too far stretched, I think. It might just be good for like a follow-up lane next turn if your Battery Man survives, or if you have another Battery Man, or if you have, you know, good potential Thunder monsters on the field, and not make it such a heavy resource investment. That's what I wanted to say. Anyway, get the Thunder King Super Bolt on the field, which basically stops Trickstars, right? Couple of options here is, what is it called? The Borealo Dragon? Yep, a Borealo Dragon is one of those instant outs against the Fusion, right? There it is. I think, although the field spell, the Trickstar field spell, is going to at least block the Call by the Grave, so that's fine, I guess. Impermanence can still be used to block Borealo Dragon and somewhat protect the Fusion, right? And also something that I forgot to mention is that the Goliath, you know, the new Thunder Dragon Link monster, also has a built-in protection effect, so very similar to both fusions, your Lord and your Super Bolt, like banishing 1 or 2 from your graveyard, right? Then again, the Link banishes, or at least can banish 3 cards, so it can be any card, but basically 3 cards. Okay, that's cool, getting those surges during the end phase. I believe that banishing effect is not once per turn, so again, that's quite good. But then again, if you take a look at today's format, there are a couple of very easy to go to cards that can instantly play around it. And I'm looking at cards like Unicorn or Borealo or Boral Sword. Well, Boral Sword, well, you do get some damage, but you know what I mean, right? So yeah, Borealo and Unicorn are quite instant outs to your Thunder Dragon. And then again, it's a Link 4, it's pretty much a heavy investment, so it needs more testing. It might just be fine as one of an extra deck, but it's not your 100% to go to Link first turn, right? Depending on your setup, of course. Top decking the Gold Sark, okay, that's fine, I guess. Banishing the, is it Goliath? Again, not really familiar with the TCG names, but I think I do have the options to go for, no, it's not Goliath, the TCG names. Anyway, so going for Goliath indeed, the Link monster, and making like a sacrifice, I guess. Going for, well, I believe it's Titan, the TCG name, the Thunder Lords, the level 10 one. I think I should be able to banish the Origin in my hand, but again, Borealo, basically. One of those instant outs that can potentially dodge the Titan's effect, right? Just interrupt with the loading attack effect. But yeah, anyway, Goliath is going to protect itself, banishing 3 cards, getting extra searches, and here I think I should be able to go for game, right? Having multiple special summons at the same time. Well, yeah, I think I should be able, again, to at least, yeah, eventually make some small sacrifice, going for Boral Sword indeed, going for the Thunder Fusion again, but Boral Sword should pretty much seal the deal again. I mean, it's also a Link 4, but the power level of that card is just insane compared to a couple of other Link 4 monsters, right? Last example against Cosmo, the opponent starts off using the new Pot of Indulgence, getting those extra draws. No, we can't. Not really sure, I believe, you know, yeah, you can't draw outside of that, right? Then again, not really sure if this was a correct series of plays, but I opt to eventually, well, of course, Call by the Grave, the Ash Blossom, but going for Titan again. My apologies if I have the names wrong, but going for the Thunder Lord, the level 10, and of course the level 8 as well. Very important, since now, during main phase 2, I should be able, yeah, but I'm definitely going to do that, pop his Cosmo on, and he won't get a Surge because of Super Bolt being phase up on the field. Then again, he's going to end with Slip Rider, so the potential thought through my mind that he potentially can go for an Infinity is a threat, right? So I make a mistake. My apologies, I'm tired. I'm super tired, but it was very obvious, right? Slip Rider searching the Strawman, and Strawman is just special summoning the same Slip Rider back again. So I kind of wasted Origin here, but it's fine, I guess. Here, maybe I should have just forced out the Infinity Negation and then just, you know, pump out those big boss monsters. But yeah, I decided just to attack over Infinity and then do the same series of plays afterwards, and keeping Gold Sark as a potential follow-up play, right? Anyway, there's a Forerunner, but still, both Thunder Fusions do have somewhat of relatively high attack, and of course, the built-in protection effect is so good against a deck like Cosmos, right? Dark Destroyer, or basically Dark Destroyer, to prevent their, well, prevent themselves to be destroyed by battle or by card effect. And then, you know, as you know, the level 10 is only by card effects. Going for the Summers, well, you know, yeah, the Link 2 Thunder, right? Going for Boral Sword again, basically stalling my opponent, but again, I believe he's eventually going to scoop it up. Eventually, I should be able to do that. So again, pretty much one of the new, again, I believe there were 6, yeah, not really sure, but I think there were 6 new Link monsters revealed, the DD one, Fairyron, like, you know, a Parset one, Draconities indeed, so during the next upcoming days, same for the Cross Balanced Cup, right, the next match for the Cross Balanced Cup is done, it will be uploaded probably tomorrow, right, Konami keeps pumping out new material, new card releases, but I can't, you know, delay it much more. Okay, guys, thanks for your patience, and of course, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.